I guess I should add myself to the stream. Comic Army, I hope that you're doing well. My name is Chris, the Comic Vet. Happy New Comic Book Day. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to bring in my Slab Hub partner from the beautiful state of California. It's Rob from
And the
Rob's
state of
Pet
insanity.
That's just where we live in general.
It's the new world.
It's the new world.
Just light a match, watch it burn, baby.
Man, I don't want to get
No, I'm not talking about anything specific. I just talk about it in generalities.
Yeah, as much as I would just love to talk about this, the state of the continent and the three countries that inhabit it, I was just like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Anyways,
the planet on which we exist on in general.
Oh yeah.
What can we say about it? Well, it still goes around the sun, at least for most of us.
Right. Well, and speaking of, I'm glad that the United States is deciding to put up some sort of defense against asteroids. So, way to go, NASA. With that being all joking aside, I actually pay very close attention to what NASA does. Again, that's besides American politics, I really enjoy reading about NASA and what they're up to. So I thought that was interesting to hear that they're doing that.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole world benefits.
Yeah,
because we're literally by our selfishness.
Like literally, the whole planet benefits.
Yeah,
yeah. Jade Q has joined us.
I used to love reading. That's what I did. I mean, growing up, that was my thing. Was reading all the time about NASA and the
space work.
Yeah, all the Gemini missions and then the shuttle missions, and we used to read there was a magazine I used to read as a kid called Odyssey, and it was all about space and stuff. And that was my jam. That's probably why I love bubble helmets, ray guns, and rocket ships so damn much.
Yeah, I grew up with Gil Gerard in the 21st century, and so he'll be my Buck Rogers kind of thing, and being a part of that in Star Wars and everything. But I got to admit, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life was not traveling to Cape Canaveral to see one of the shuttles lift off. That's just one of those things that'll always be on my bucket list. I kind of missed out on. And who knows? Maybe a future president will decide to, kickstart the shuttle program again. I don't know, But again, it was just something that, that I always, whenever it was on TV, I always tuned in for landing or liftoff, especially.
Yeah, we always got to watch them on takeoff. In school, it was like a big deal, and of course, it became a really big deal with STS-51. If I recall the mission number correct, with the teacher on board, and we were all
Challenger. January 85. 86?
I remember that one distinctly, mostly because I was also so at the school I was at, you could rotate kids who got to do flag duty, got to raise the flag up in the morning and whatnot, and that was my week. And so I remember vividly, we were all sitting in class watching the shuttle go up, and as soon as it exploded, I basically just stood up and walked out of the room, went out to the flag, dropped it down.
Yeah, and leave it there for a bit. For me, I just got home that day because I had my appendix out that week, and I got home. My mom made sure that I was okay, and then she went to work, and I put on, I believe, ABC at the time, and out of Buffalo. It was Channel 7 Eyewitness News out of Buffalo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the song. So okay, good. I'm okay.
Yeah,
ABC News got it.
So so I put ABC Channel 7 on, and they were just talking like, this is the flight that what was her name? Terry McAuliffe, maybe?
Yeah.
The teacher, and that this is a historic flight, and that she was handpicked, and the president of the United States, Ronald Reagan, was in on the whole thing and was, a part of it. And I thought, this is fascinating. This is the Challenger, I saw the Atlantis go up and the Columbia and everything. Now I'm going to get to see the Challenger live. And then like 2 minutes later, it all came to a sudden stop, and it's one of those moments. You find out,
Yep.
you remember where you are when certain things happen. For me, the Challenger,
Krista McAuliffe.
Krista McAuliffe, that's it.
And I was correct. STS 51L.
Yeah.
Damn. I remember.
So was it 86?
I had a bulletin board up for a long time
Yeah.
in my bedroom that had like all stuff from that. But anyways, we should get on to happier topics.
But no, I'll just say, again, it's just my fascination with NASA.
Yeah.
Just never, it was there bright and early in my childhood, and it's just never went away. And whenever they pop up on social media, if they're new images of certain planets, whatever, I'm always that guy that's just like, ooh, that's really cool.
Well, that's what my son was saying. He was flying back from university last night, coming home for the Thanksgiving holiday here in the States. And you guys did it so well last month. We thought we might as well do it this month, just to copy you guys, of course. So
It's true.
So he's flying in, and he said that he was lucky enough that the flight he was on the correct side of the plane, and apparently there was a SpaceX launch, and he was able to see the SpaceX launch while he was on board the plane. He had a window seat, and so he was able to watch it as they were flying in. So he was all super excited about that.
Chip, good evening.
Chip Rooney. You're muted.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
Still can't hear you. I can read your lips, though.
It says, I got a big old thing in my mouth, and I'm ready to go. What?
I really enjoyed the Krista comic vet. He's a real nice guy.
He'd never say that.
No matter what I say, it's true. How do I actually unmute it?
Well, he'll let him figure out his technical difficulties there. He'll figure out he's probably gonna go in his computer. Probably something else has captured his microphone, most likely,
right?
And he's got to release it, because that's the problem when you bounce different web conferencing programs and other stuff, and you're working and you're using the same setup. All of a sudden, something's got your mic, and you forgot to clear it right. I know, like my work, our application we use, even if I'm still in the meeting icon, but I'm not in an active meeting, it'll grab my camera and hold it, and it won't release it. I have to go back and go into instant messenger mode or something stupid. Anyways, everybody, look at all these people. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, to all the non-Canadians in the room, happy Thanksgiving.
Turkey time.
Yeah. Or I guess this is Thanksgiving Eve for everyone, right?
Yep, Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah. I know that because the Buffalo Bills play tomorrow, along with the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow. Who are they all playing? Because I know there's 3 games nowadays. It used to only be 2 games. Can they possibly all lose? No. Somebody has to win a game.
The Bills have the late game, actually, which is good for me. They play the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. And
that's probably not so good. I don't know how the Saints are doing, but they play pretty well in New Orleans usually.
Not that good. Drew Brees isn't there anymore, so it's
well, he is.
Trust me, Rob.
Gone. No, I'm saying he's well past his prime now.
Oh, he's not. He retired, but yeah.
Oh, did he? I don't even pay attention anymore. How's that for? You could have told me. Yeah, he's just not doing well at all.
He's not there anymore. Just trust me. The Bills.
You know what it is?
The Bills should be able to handle the Saints.
We haven't played them this year, and I don't do fantasy football anymore, so I have no clue.
I get it.
You guys still got Frank Gore?
No, Frank. and neither do you.
We haven't had him for a while. Yeah, no.
Yeah. He's a product of the U. But yeah. But anyways, let's talk a little comics.
That's what I came for.
Today, unbeknownst to me, or it was only this past Sunday, I realized that today is actually local comic shop day. Did I say that right? Local comic book shop day.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's when we get a lot of brand new foil goodness. I know last year we had Invincible Invincible #1 as a foil. We also had Something is Killing the Children issue 1 as a foil, and I believe that Something is Killing the Children issue 1 as a foil actually has some secondary value, along with most of other Something is Killing the Children stuff. But this year, I saw there's way more titles, including something from Metallica. Now, that wasn't available at my LCS. Sad but true. Nothing? Nobody? Anyways. So,
I'm hip.
I didn't get the Metallica one, even though I was interested. Are you good, Chit?
No, we
you
can't hear
said
you.
no.
What? You can't hear me?
Oh, now I
Now
can.
we can.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at
No
you.
problem. Just messing around.
He's a faker. He's a lie.
Yeah, something took over my mic.
He's a phony.
phone.
Jimmy's messaging me. Jimmy's all of a sudden now on a tear on getting those Space Cadet books like I've been picking up.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and so he's like asking me questions about price and stuff. And of course, in his queue of things that he's got, he's the one book I don't have. It's like, well, I should go on and frickin'
snipe it.
oh, it's in rough shape. No.
Oh, no.
You don't care to tell us what the title is?
I said it. Tom Corbett Space Cadet.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say like Buck Rogers 1.
No. This is the Tom Corbett Space Cadet from Dell. Those painted covers ones I've been getting. I got them all now except for one issue. The one issue I'm missing. It's not that it's not available. But it's just not available in the condition I want, at a price I'm willing to pay.
Gotcha.
That whole conundrum issue, right?
Yep.
Where price and value meets condition, and that's where you go. Snick. Wait. Oh, sorry.
Hurry, knucklehead issues. Okay.
Jim, hope you're doing well.
Mr.
Happy
Jim.
Thanksgiving. So, do you guys, before we start showing what we got, I gotta ask.
I didn't get nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well, I know the one thing
He's
I can
just here
say.
for the beautiful bald heads.
I am
wishing that he could one day shave his head and look as good as us instead of being a hippie freak.
You're not far off, Jim. You're not far off.
Well,
But
look
not
at it.
far
No,
off.
he's a long hair hippie
Well,
freak.
He's
Look
got a
at
good
him.
line. You got a good line.
I
That was the
know.
first to go for me.
Yeah.
So let me ask
Only
you guys,
in this
because
company do you get called a long hair hippie.
Yeah. Yeah.
get a haircut, sunshine.
Yeah.
What's going to be on your tables tomorrow? Because one thing I can say about Americans, you guys know how to eat. Now, I'm not going to start with Rob because I know Rob's got a
Big
Rob's got
feast
a
of-
feast.
Mhm.
Yeah, a
So-
beast of a feast. But
Yeah.
Chip, so what are you and your wife going to be serving up?
So the wife and I are actually going to my mother-in-law's, and we are
Okay.
bringing crescent rolls. Easy.
Oh,
And she's got everything else. So yeah, she'll do the normal. She'll probably get a turkey breast because it's just her and me and my wife, and me and my wife don't eat a lot. So and my mother-in-law, just her. My father-in-law's in the hospital still, so she's just hanging out. And so yeah, we'll probably do just a small little turkey breast. She'll cook it in the oven, and then some stovetop stuffing, and I think she does the candied yams and cranberry sauce, and that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
One
straightforward.
turkey breast for 3 people.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, me and my wife will eat a third of it easily, just between the two of us, because we don't eat a lot. So
right.
yeah. So
Okay, Robert.
go for
Well,
Give
it. How
her.
big is the turkey? How many pounds?
it's
And
an
where
18,
are you
eight-
making it?
It's 18 and a half pounds.
Jesus
Holy
Christ, that's
shit.
like 2 newborns.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And they're going to taste just as good as one.
Whoa.
We know what Chip eats now.
Yeah.
The
Little
other
butter,
maybe
you can never tell
Something
me.
maybe
is eating
the
the
other
children.
white meat.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll be I'll be seasoning it up, and then we'll much like I did the video earlier this week. I'm going to be spatchcocking it,
Yeah.
and I'll be smoking it, but I'll be using the big smokers instead of the pellet smoker. We'll smoke that over pecan, and we'll get it. I just put the dough in to start rising, we'll make a loaf of homemade sourdough bread, and then stuffing and mashed potatoes and veg and like 18 sides, of course. And we got a couple bottles of Pinot Noir we'll open up, and I don't know what kind of pie we have.
Yeah.
Pumpkin or pecan. I don't know.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Because it's being made by my in-laws. So
So
it'll be 6 of us.
So have you and your family always not eaten the skin of the turkey? Because like that's probably the best part.
Well, so you know what? I grew up and eating drumsticks, and so I would.
Yeah.
And my son eats the drumsticks now. I mostly eat like the thigh meat for the most part
Oh,
now,
okay.
and you don't cut that up into that.
Yeah.
And then on the breast, it just, my wife doesn't care for it. She's the one who eats the majority of it, and when you used to roast it in the oven or something else, unless people all get worried about getting all golden and all this other stuff. So who cares? You don't see it, and if you cut I don't know. It's just not. I don't care one way or the other for it on there, and so I'll sometimes, like I said, sometimes I just peel it completely off. Sometimes I'll do like I did in that particular video where I did one breast with the skin on and one breast with it off.
Yeah.
I always put the seasoning though underneath the skin. Because I want the seasoning to get into the meat, along with the injections and if I use a compound butter, all that other stuff, and then keep that skin on as a moisture barrier to help keep the breast meat moist during the cooking process. So
very cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't. I've never really done under the skin seasoning until just recently, probably within the past 2 or 3 years, but so it's kind of it's like, oh yeah,
it tastes better because you get a chance for the seasoning to get into the meat.
You throw the pats of butter in it as well,
or make a compound butter and just rub the compound butter all over it.
Yep, exactly. So we'll keep talking food, and Chris keeps eluding people as
he'll
I'm not
eventually
going to interrupt.
talk
You guys
about
know
comics.
how I am. I'm too nice to.
So it'll be pretty good.
Too nice.
We're happy. I get my big thing is I make the turkey, and then I'll make the sourdough bread.
Yeah,
I'll cook that. So what I'll do is I'll fire the smoker for the turkey, and then we'll fire up the gas grill. And I use the gas grill with the pizza stone and the cast iron Dutch oven for making the sourdough bread.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm the official slicer of the turkey, and that's all I have to do.
Well, I'll do that too, obviously, but because I'm so particular about how I plate it and everything else. And hi, how you doing, Lottie?
What's up, Lottie?
The other thing we did was I found out the other night though that apparently because it's a new grill that I have out there that apparently it has a cremation mode. I didn't know this. But apparently it does, because I was cooking. It's much hotter than my old ones can get to.
Yeah.
Because I went up to like a high grade professional grill, and I had gotten a picana roast the other night to do Brazilian steak, and threw it and along some potatoes and threw it out there and had the offset on high, but. Freaking vaporized stuff. It got over 700 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 341 degrees Celsius for you in Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was and that was only with like half the burners on.
Yeah. So wow, that's insane.
So I have to dial it back. Have to be more of a pay attention. Don't set and forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that gas or is that? That's a gas
it's a
one?
propane. Oh yeah, that's a gas one. Yeah. You with natural gas, you wouldn't be able to get that because natural gas doesn't have the same BTU.
Yeah.
But it's got. I'm picking up that it has a nice feature. You can insert a tray in addition to the inset smoker box that it has. It has the ability. You have these trays you can put in it to light charcoal and then turn off the gas and run it on charcoal if you want.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
What kind of brand? What is that?
It's a Napoleon.
Oh, okay. Yep. I know Napoleon. Yep. Very cool.
Out of Canada.
Yeah.
Yes, they're pretty popular here.
You just sit there and look good. We'll take care of your show for you.
All right. Thank you. Carry on.
So, Chris, what did you get today in the comic shop?
He's all, they didn't have any comics, but I got a package of donuts.
Some donuts. Yes.
No, donuts is actually Hostess specific. It's the little mini circle donuts. They're called donuts.
Donuts. Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of DLCS today. This is probably the biggest haul I've had in a while.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah, no, I see some people talking about. Yeah, a lot of shops had some issues with shipments and were warned. There was some warnings from Diamond about any shipments that were coming out of Diamond. Last
Yep.
week they were warning shops that this week they could have issues. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that some people, depending upon where your shops order from, you might have had some issues getting some books.
Is that all still carry over from the ransomware?
Yeah, that's why Diamond announced it like last week that
Okay.
they were gonna have shipments with it. But it really only affects the shops, aside from independent books, it affects the shops primarily that are still ordering like their Marvel books through Diamond, because you can still do that if they
Yeah.
haven't committed to going to Penguin.
Luna or Penguin,
Yeah, so
today I found my comic shop actually got to finally play catch up with some books that were shorted last week and the week before. Primarily the Morbius appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man last issue that was delayed here. It finally arrived 2 weeks later today.
I didn't read it.
So let's
get there, Chris.
let's get into this. Okay, since I'm blowing up, I'll go first, I guess. Jim, thanks
This
for
is
joining
my
us.
channel, and you as my guest. Screw you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You would think. Jeez.
So-
some people are rude.
Wait, look at me! Look at me! Wait,
Look
sorry.
at me. Yeah.
Hashtag look at me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the indies as I normally do, but I'm going to do the local comic shop day exclusives. This is actually very nice. The House of Slaughter issue 1 foil. But we
That's
got
foil?
another person joining us.
Another, but that trick never works. Nothing up my sleeve.
Good evening, Mark.
All right, I'm out. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Our Panda's back. All right, we're good with Panda.
Yeah, I believe it's is it foil though? No. Anyways,
Look
it's
foil.
it's
Looks like
sexy.
so. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks, Paul. I'm just going to leave this here.
Yeah.
I picked up Ed Brubaker's Friday.
Yeah.
So we'll see how
Did you
this
read
that
his?
his- is that
Did
his
you read his
girl?
Criminal?
I
you
did
read
not.
Criminals? Oh, Criminal's good.
No. What did you say, Rob? Sorry.
I said, is that his girl?
Is that his girl Friday? Could be. Yes. In a word, yes. And Friday is on Image. Also from Image, this pretty cool Walking Dead foil.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah. It's issue 27.
Stabbity stab stab.
So into the normal books from Aftershock. It's Ed Brisson's Beyond the Breach, issue number 5. I'm still into this, still enjoying it. Freaky, my man, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it. Freaky, are you going live this Saturday night? Because I know he didn't go live last Saturday, right?
Did not.
House of Slaughter, issue number 2. See where that goes.
Any better than number 1?
I haven't read it yet. I only read one book today.
Mark, any better than number 1?
Well,
Which
you're
one?
muted, Mark.
With number 2? House of Slaughter?
House of Slaughter.
Oh, I'm not. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
He's one and done.
He's one and
Okay.
done? Gotcha.
I have issue 2 to pick up. I'll end up reading it, but I'm just not interested anymore.
Okay.
I was just
So finally, issue 78 of The Amazing Spider-Man, onto the franchise, by the way, finally arrived. This is the Morbius issue that
got that.
that carries on the cliffhanger of how 77 ended. Thanks for joining us. Sleeping Collectibles. And the one that came out today, this wicked cover.
Ooh.
Looks like Ben taking on Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah.
Excited to get into those 2 issues. I decided to roll the dice on issue number 1 of Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, just to educate myself before the streaming starts.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a hot seat book for me. The Death of Doctor Strange, issue number 3.
Yeah.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah, actually, I found all 3 covers of The Death of Doctor Strange have been really, really nice.
Yeah. That's it.
Last Crucius, 1971. Thanks for joining us. So again, to all my American friends, happy Thanksgiving or happy Thanksgiving Eve. Mark's favorite writer, Donny Cates. This is issue 19 of Thor.
I don't have anything eternally against him or anything. It's just I hate that false hype he's got, man.
I'm just poking fun.
Yeah.
We all know.
I love crossover. Like right now, I think that book is turned into a phenomenal read.
Yeah, it's gotten much better. I agree. Since Chip Zdarsky's solo issue, I thought it's gotten much
I
better.
think it just took it a while for everyone's expectations to fall into the right place. We didn't know what to expect, but now you have original characters you can actually care about this far into a series. You know, it's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I gave up Iron Man, and then I saw this cover, and guess what?
Yeah, keep them coming. That is the hardest book for me not to pick up, but that writing is just terrible.
Yeah, like, again, the Master delivers again for
He's still
for
on
this.
Corvax.
What's that?
He's still on Corvax.
Yeah, so that's
What
why
issue number is that?
this is 14. So this is
14
birth of-
issues on the same story arc.
yeah, Cosmic Iron Man. Yeah. Oh, Chris Cantwell, you know how to drag out a weak arc.
Oh man, he almost wrote me back in when Scarlet Spider and Frogman and all popped up for that hodgepodge team, but
Yeah. On to another master, Liber Mayo. This is the B cover of Detective Comics 1045. I believe this cover actually, there was also a
foil.
local comic shop cover for this. I'm not sure. Is this the foil or is this the normal B cover?
This is what the foil looks like on screen. It's noticeable.
Yeah, you don't have the foil.
Sad. I'll just go with the
They
normal.
kind of hosed the stores on that
Sad.
foil one
Yeah.
because
Oh, did they hose?
they hosed the stores.
Oh.
Because apparently they when they were selling that one, apparently according to the post I saw, someone post up that the LCS stores weren't getting any discount on it, so they had to charge more than list price if they were going to make a profit on it.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah, mine
So-
didn't have any of them.
And if they factored in shipping charges, if they sold it at cover price, they were losing money.
Yeah.
This past Sunday, this guy down here down here. He went
with the overlays.
He went with his own favorite character. Issue number 1. This is Donny Cates.
And Ryan Otley. Give Ryan Otley some credit.
I got to give Ryan Otley a
dynamic
little bit of
art in it.
yes. Issue number 1. I haven't gotten into it, so no spoilers, please, Mark.
I'll spoil it if you want.
I know that you've gone through it. There was some fantastic covers, and the one book that I did read this week, or the one book that I read since I've been home, was my hot pick, just because I was so excited to get it. DC versus Vampires, issue number 2. This book is a banger. It delivers. It is so good. It's so good. The member of the Justice League that's in this, that's a bad guy, is so bad. It's
Cool.
it's a real
Okay.
it's a real good read. I know
like the cover.
I know everyone's thinking, oh, it's just campy or it's like deceased again or whatever. No, this is totally different. Tynan's at the helm of it or whatever, but this is the most un-Tynan like book. I'm really, really enjoying this. It's such a fun read. But anyways. All right, let's see who is that. Chip, you did not make it?
I did not go anywhere. I'll be going after this show.
Okay.
So you talked me into it, damn it.
Robert,
I really wish
Sure.
you would stop that, please.
show us what you got.
What, Robert?
Yeah,
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Take his shirt off.
I don't care for that.
It's funny because Nick from Nick Sickens Comics, I used to call him Nicholas, and he'd always be like, "Well, that's what I get called when I'm in trouble," or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mother
Like,
calls
yeah.
me that, and that's like
Yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
that and HR. So
Yeah, HR.
Just stick with God and we're all good.
Yeah.
All right, so I always kick it off with, of course, the
franchise.
franchise. That's just a great cover there because you got to go with the ASM.
Craven is huge.
And then you got to go with that beautiful, beautiful
Oh
incentive variant.
man, I did not see
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
Yeah, okay, I'll be getting that one.
couldn't leave that one on the counter, on the shelf.
that is
Fortunately, I was there early enough to pick it up
phenomenal.
before it disappeared because it was the incentive variant.
Oh, okay, then it's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
The Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Is that the
Fierce
last one? Is that the last?
No, that was
Fierce
just the
State
A
one?
cover,
State.
and then of course, yeah, the foily shiny.
Oh, okay.
Shiny.
Nice.
The last time I'm picking up the A cover on Harley Quinn because it sucks, especially when you got Derek Chu doing those B covers.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no comparison. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Nah.
Radiant Black. Fortunately, my store was out of the A's, but fortunately, I subscribed to the B cover. So I was able to get the B cover, but I was also able to get the Black Light cover.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you still
All right.
enjoying that story?
I am.
What issue are you on?
This is
Yeah,
this
what
is 10. I just read 9.
Okay, so you're up to date on it.
Yeah. So I mean, it does at times like it's like driving a student driver in a clutch. At times, but I think
It's hard to disagree.
Overall, it's I'm still picking it up. It hasn't had me put it down yet. I'm interested to see this because supposedly with the black light, there's other stuff throughout it. My store only had one of them. Fortunately, I was able to grab that. Star Wars High Republic: The Trail of Shadows. I can read. I swear I can. Dyslexia, my ass.
The trail.
Again, the incentive variant.
That's nice.
Nope.
And then my LCS threw in, and I decided just what the hell, the Life Day incentive variant.
That's cool.
I can remember that as a kid.
That's right. And last but not least, Robin.
So you didn't get that Star Wars cover with Luke and the X-Wing fighter on it? Oh, Rob. I really thought you were going to pull it out.
That was
Thought you were going to pull it out, Rob.
For what title? For what title?
Ignacio. The children's version of
no, I don't fucking pick up. Pardon my French, but I don't pick up that Socle Bleu.
I thought you would have picked it up for a cover by alone, James.
Yeah, no. I don't pick up that IDW Star Wars, with the exception of the High Republic incentives, and even that, I don't know why I've been doing it. I just have been, and
not yet.
And same way.
I haven't put them back up on the shelf. Maybe my LCS pulls them for me, and I don't know.
Okay. Jim, did you make it to your shop today?
I did. I did.
Jim, show us what you got.
Same thing you guys got.
It's okay.
What I got? He's got 2 turntables.
I read it. I find it interesting. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna go back and get the next issue. I'm gonna see what happens. Chopped up.
Well, if nothing else, it's a #1, and you can always get a Donny Cates signature super easy.
Yeah. I have not read this, but I am liking it. Deathstroke Incorporated.
What issue is that now?
It's on issue 3. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all feeling everything out, trying to, is this really a good thing we're doing or not? And I think they're starting to wonder now if there's ulterior motives, and I like that part. This is my cover for Death of Doctor Strange, but I think it's
very nice.
That's cool.
Is a better cover than the other one, so I'm loving that story.
Any cover with Doom is a better cover.
Yeah, exactly. I picked this up. I have not read 1, so I'll read 1 and then 2 this weekend and figure it out.
Save yourself the heartache.
Well, I'm gonna have some time, so I'll be okay. I don't know why I bought this. This is straight cover by. But it looks cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was a dope
That's cool.
Black Panther variant. So, and then everything else that I got is things. These next three are the oops, I didn't get them last week. This is Dark Ages number 3.
That was really cool.
Yeah, and this one shot that you guys showed last week, and I was like, damn it, how did I miss that? So I went and bought that. And my Suicide Squad, which I missed.
Nice.
And then I picked these up because I think it was freaking Chris's fault, saying that, DC versus vampires is dope. But I love that cover, so I was like, I'll read it. But the cover sold me already. And then this was the one that came out, I guess, today.
Yeah.
Remember? I just like the variant covers better. They just sell me better.
Yep.
So
I get it.
With Green Lantern, so I can't wait to read that. That's on my list tonight. And that was it.
It's a good haul.
I wanted to get the trade of Spider-Man, Spider Shadow. Does that sound right?
The Chip Zdarsky Spider Shadow. It's a what if. Yep.
And because somebody had posted on IG, and I was like, you know what? They gave a little synopsis, and I'm like, I think I'm going to see if they have that. And neither store had it, so I'm going to have to go to another store to get it.
I'll tell you, Jim.
They wouldn't order it for you?
The story is actually really, really good. The art on the inside is questionable.
Yeah.
But it takes off basically right around Spider-Man 298, and then it goes what if into that mode.
Mm-hmm.
Remy.
Well, they probably would, Rob, but I was going to say, cross the road and get it.
Because that's usually what I'll do is if I see something like that I want, my LCS doesn't have it. I just ask him, hey, can you order it? And he'll look it up, and if he can, he'll order it. And oh, great! I don't need it right now. Rather than me run around town looking for a stupid book.
Well, I'm fortunate because I only work like I don't know, not even a mile away from the other store that I could go to, but if they're competitor, so I'll just go during lunch now sometime and get it if they have it over there. If they don't, then I'll go back to my original LCS and say, hey, can you order it for me? I just want to read it. I think it looks like an interesting story.
Yeah.
Remy's hitting the bottom already.
Remy had a rough day at work. Look at him go.
Hitting it already.
How y'all doing?
Very good, sir.
Good. Thanks for joining us, man.
There's no calories in the alcohol, right, Remy?
No, there's not.
See?
Nice, huh?
Better than an Oreo. That's how you explain
it. Let me count these carbs for a second. Oh, yeah.
Alcohol doesn't count. Alcohol, sugar doesn't count as carbs.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing great.
We're good.
I was a part of this group, some new comic book day group. I always avoid it like the Dickens. It's like, it's so funny that I was invited into this group, and then these two jackasses have this show, and they're like, hey, check out all these cool books that are coming out. This is my pick for the week. And I'm like, oh, yeah, those are good-looking books. And then the Don's got a video, and Legion, and everybody's talking about this crap. So I figured I'd participate. What the heck? And if I'm gonna show anything off, I might as well show off all the same stuff that you guys are showing off, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
All right, show us what you got.
I mean, look, this is me just as raw as possible. Remy Q.
Well, at least you're fully clothed.
Looking green.
Yeah, that's
that cover.
Straight fire cover.
Yep.
This was a recommendation from the Don.
Yeah, this arc is a lot better than the last one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I had to pick that up.
Now, did you pick that up because the jackass told you to pick it up on Sunday, or were you going to? Okay, all right, all right.
This one I was actually looking forward to.
Okay,
that's cool.
Because I was going to say the other jackass.
The jackass told me last week.
The other jackass recommended that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So well done.
Change the title to Two Jackasses, Two Questionable Decisions.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for you to say.
That's a good one.
Trademark time.
Yeah. Claim.
Hope you're doing well. Thanks.
That's it. But for
That's
me,
all you got?
It's a big step. Yeah. It's the biggest step. It's 2 weeks in a row. Thanks a lot, everybody.
But you're not local to a shop, are you?
I am. Yeah.
You are? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris wasn't.
Oh,
okay.
Mark's wallet might be as angry as mine.
Yeah. 4 hours later.
Yeah.
I'm glad Chip's here because there's some stuff that I really want Chip to see.
Wow.
Because I actually hit some back issues this week.
Oh.
I got more books than this, but I went ahead and put some away for now. I got some early Hulk issues.
That's nice.
So most of these we've already shown off. These are the local comic shop days, obviously. And I'm excited about, like, there's questionable decisions being made in this, if we're going to be honest, but it was dynamic. It was different. It was weird, but it had me engaged. So for those that are
hold on. Put that back. That looks so much like Gene Hackman. It's not funny. Like, come on, that's just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a good job with this, and this issue kind of brings it back. Didn't go anywhere, but it's just it's going to be a dynamic finish for sure. The finale to this hauntingly gorgeous book, very weird. The finale to the Fear State tie-in for Detective Comics. I was able to find the 2 issues of Up in the Sky I was missing that I picked up 1 through 4 last week, so completed that set. Picked that up from last week. I want to drop all the Spawn titles for now because they're just not getting read on time. They don't have me interested enough to keep up with on a timely manner. So, and they don't hold any kind of real monetary value. So you can always go back and get them whenever.
Yeah.
Deep Target number 2. This was just weird fun. Like Freaky Friday, Green Arrow and Aquaman have switched bodies before it even started. So, why not?
Is it a Disney book?
Did Dr. Fate do it? How did that happen? I want to know.
I saw one of these online, like randomly, and I'm like, man, I know I saw those in a shop. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find them. But
there you go.
Boy.
I've got that.
Nice.
That's
I bet you do, Chip.
Is that action or Superman?
This is Superman number 2, the B cover by David Mack. David, is it Chip?
David Mack. Yes.
So I remember this guy from Chip's channel.
Yes, he's awesome.
Action Comics 1003. And then this is the one. That's the one. There's another one that's like an homage to Superman number 1 where it's like he's in that pose and only inside of the pose there's an image, but that is awesome right there. Action 1002. So I'm thinking about like EGSing these, put a nice Superman label on them or something,
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be very cool.
These are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because again, they don't hold any monetary value, so they're just. But the fact that they don't blows my mind. That's just insane.
Yeah.
I really like the first one you just showed, though.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
I think I like that one the best too.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's fire.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of David Mack.
Yeah, I remember you watercoloring bastard.
Watercoloring bastard, yeah. Mac, Tony Moy. Yep, I'm happy.
Mac over Peach. Yeah.
Mac over Peach 100%.
Like it's just so good. Like look at the little brush strokes with the droplets behind them and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Very good.
Is that it?
No, the rest of it I've already put up. This is just what I have on in hand.
So have you read DC versus Vampires yet, Mark? Yeah. No. Okay.
He's like,
it's good, guys. Again, it's not campy. I really thought it was going to be campy. It's good.
Was it like
the second one?
I like the
Yeah, the second one is better than the first one.
Because I read the first one, and that's why I picked up the second one. I was actually excited to.
Yeah.
To pick
again, another monster cliffhanger at the end of the second one. It's just like one of those, holy cow, this really is like a what if or Elseworlds kind of title because they're just cleaning house here, right?
The first one had me at the twist, and then the cliffhanger was very good as well. So
there's a big shocking moment at the end of this issue.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, it's really good. If you haven't picked it up, please consider picking it up.
Yeah, I almost picked up that foil.
I have to jump off now and read it.
Yeah.
Get back to you.
Okay.
Now, can anybody explain to me the significance of the Hawkeye book?
Yeah, I have
because the Matt Fraction one,
the new one that.
So they had Hawkeye, all right, and
what's up with that?
The Kate Bishop.
They had that, but then they had another one that had the dog on the cover. and they were my shop had 1,000 copies. They were selling it for $20. And when I see something with that much, it doesn't incentivize me to pick one up. Like if there's one, I might be like, oh, it's special. But literally, they had 1,000 copies there, and they were selling them for $20. I was like, I don't know what the big deal is with this.
Wow.
Your shop sounds horrible.
I had no
Normally it's
idea.
fantastic.
Looks like they're trying to gouge everybody because of the TV show drop.
Yeah.
I mean, it had the dog on the cover. He's eating a piece of pizza, and I was like, all right, cool. And then, like I said, there was 1,000 books there, and I just didn't know what the big deal was with that particular cover. If it was, again, you're not selling me on the fact that it's rare because you got
the TV show dropped today, so they're trying to.
Oh, did it come out today?
Well, the first couple episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 episodes.
Huh.
I didn't even realize it until somebody at work said, "Hey, you know that Hawkeye show came out?" I was like,
I didn't even know.
2 episodes then, right?
2 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that playing on?
There is no
Disney
like,
Plus.
D Plus. Okay.
like just going to Key Collector, which really like leans toward the margin of error. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That book is only listed as a 5-issue limited series reintroduction of Susan Bishop, Kate's sister, who first appeared in Young Avengers #1. But that's the A cover. So were they upcharging the A cover, Remy?
It was whichever one has the dog predominantly on it with a piece of pizza hanging out of its mouth. I didn't think it was. I assumed it was some sort of special cover.
Now, are you sure that that's the
Was it a
same book, or was that a
store
back
exclusive
issue they had a lot of extra copies of, or something? Or store exclusive or something?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Again,
Mine did the same type thing.
I mean, normally they don't have a lot of weird pricing on it. Like I've bragged about that in the past. Like, oh, I can find something like even if it's like a first print or something that they'll have like in the back of the stack. I'll get lucky and I can grab one of those. But for whatever reason, they had a ton of these that were already bagged and boarded, and they were $20. And then
You're paying for the bag and board.
They had the regular.
You're paying for the bag and board, Remy. I mean, it's gold right now.
Maybe.
Nobody can get them. They're all over the place.
Again,
The new series is called Hawkeye Kate Bishop specifically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up on eBay to see if that sounds like what you're describing sounds like it could very well have been a store exclusive if they do that there.
They had a ton of them. I mean, it's
was it
a ton of them in a couple of weeks.
Was it the Scotty Young cover? Remy.
No, it didn't look like Scotty Young. No, it wasn't that. No,
There's the pizza dog.
Honestly, when I saw it, I thought it was a Stray Dogs book because it looked like a Stray Dog like cover.
Yeah, I found it. What's the name of your shop?
Sailfish.
Yeah, it's a store exclusive they did.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
it does dog eggs.
Sailfish Arsenal exclusive. So they weren't upcharging on it. It was just a store exclusive. That's pretty cool. They did one of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, if
got
anybody
one.
wants one of those,
It does look like Stray Dogs.
It does have that Stray
that's
Dog.
what I mean. I looked at it. I thought it was Stray Dogs, and then when I saw it was a Hawkeye book, I was like, oh, all right. But I haven't heard anything. Like they didn't, as far as I know, they didn't advertise to anybody that was coming out. So.
Because they got Marvel. Arf, arf, arf. Very cool.
All right. Well, then that explains it. Then that's why I
They're
asked.
capitalizing on the popularity of Stray Dogs and Hawkeye at the same time.
Right.
That was a smart move.
Yeah.
I don't know what this cover is trying to capitalize on. I'm not sure.
Let me pull you back up there.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Why does it say old man? That's funny. Old man.
It should be
Hawkeye.
should be
It's a
just like,
spin-off-
oh man, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Old
it's
man
a spin-off
Hawkeye.
from the old man
Unless
Logan stuff.
that bow is hiding an arrow that we can't see.
Yeah, that's the chief.
You know, I've seen that. I've seen that video, and it's just rather disturbing.
Video.
Grandpa.
Gentlemen, it's Comic Journey.
Ooh.
Comic journey. Bye.
It was
Bye.
kind of- He's like, my camera's facing me. Oh no!
Couldn't do that because you might look
Yeah,
at
He's
his
out of the
name.
car.
Man. Oh, I did get this. All right, this is I picked up a couple things from Troy T. Ravis. You guys know him on
Yes.
Yeah.
Instagram. Well, he had some books he was doing a claim sale that I wasn't supposed to be a part of, and was specifically told not to buy stuff. But I told my woman mind her business. Really, I just said, "Hey, baby, it's a really good deal. Leave me alone."
And then you woke
And
up.
so I
so you're
picked up
sleeping
some
in the
old,
recliner this week?
right?
Oh,
Picked
man,
up some
fine.
old Avengers to fill in
nice.
some holes in the run that I have. I thought this was pretty dope
That's
looking.
awesome.
That's cool.
And then I picked up some these were all like $1. This old Legion of Superboy and Legion of Superheroes.
Hell yeah!
This is I think it's Mike Grell, right? Mike Grell art. He draws them really great. And this one was hilarious. I'm being eaten by a space monster. So I like these. I read these when I was a kid. I think I already had this Avengers, but for some reason I said, why not? It's $1. But the big boy book that I needed that he was selling at a very reasonable price, and it's way better copy than mine,
Oh boy.
is that one. The second, I think that's like the second Star Jammers or whatever. And my copy looks like it was run over by a dump truck. So
All
I
new, all
hate-
different before Uncanny. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool, Jim.
I hate having somebody ship me a Gemini with one book. So I was like, let me spend a little more and put a couple books in there.
Very good.
That's my video that was going to drop next. So you got to go watch it again.
Oh.
I'm gonna act as surprised as I did.
That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Comic Journey, how are you?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
You almost got a full cameo out of me by a hair, but I wasn't.
don't worry.
I'm not that cheap. I'm not going to give it that easy. That my full cameo. It's going to come at another time. And I'm going to spare everybody. I'm going to spare everybody of showing all the crap that all you probably got the same crap of. I just showed it off on my channel and done. But I did want to show something in particular.
Turkey Day.
It's called Turkey Day. I'm not sure how many of you actually bought this comic. Anybody
see
see
it.
this comic?
I didn't even see it.
No,
Anybody-
it's awesome.
Even hear this comic?
Nope.
Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this animal. It's got an
Turkey.
eyeball in its beak. Look at the art in the inside. It's kind of it's like nice and childish, but look how demented it is. It's got turkeys that are eating people and things and all kinds of crazy stuff over here. So I felt compelled. I felt compelled to go to a channel that actually has viewers and subscribers to share this wonderful book with, and people to
And
actually.
you came here?
Sad but
Speaking
true.
of which,
Well, you
speaking of
are-
which, take this opportunity to hit that subscribe button.
You are
Chris
part
is
of the
driving
Legion, aren't
for
you?
Chris is driving for 500 subscribers. He's not there yet, but with your help, he can achieve that goal.
The road to
Dun,
5.
dun, dun.
And that's why I came here to help drive that and help you get to that 500 by showing off this Turkey Day.
That's right.
This right here, this is viewer gold over here.
It's a true story.
You're not going to see. Well, you saw it on my channel, but you're not going to see it anywhere else. This channel actually has some viewers, and you are part of Legion. Therefore, the whole Legion of people are there. You know, they're going to come and see this, and you're going to be happy and get more subscribers and that kind of thing.
It's
There
the
you
French
go.
Canadian Legionnaires.
Yes.
This is a really weird book. Really weird book. Have you ever heard of this Source Point Press?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've heard
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I found 3 different copies from the same publisher. I never heard of them before. And
They might be
They
Canadian,
had-
actually.
they had this thing called The Good Boy.
Good boy, yeah. I picked that one up.
Oh,
I didn't get it, but I did see it.
I didn't hear anybody talk about this thing. It's weird. It's got a
Well, Kyle's not here, and he didn't get his books, and that's what he does. He gets the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Let me just, I live vicariously through that.
I'm getting
And then you got this
Unborn
thing.
from second source
Tales
point.
from the Dead Astronaut.
That
Look
might
at
be
this.
interesting.
Look at this art on the back.
It's cool.
It's all demented. I don't know. And they're all by this Source Point Press. So I might have a new publisher that I'm going to be following. I don't know yet.
My understanding is they got some really good quality paper that they're using on their books.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they are good quality. And
Yeah.
they're not expensive either. They're the same price as the other ones, $3.99.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be nice if they had them for
That's been the thing
$2.99.
is people have said that they're not. It's a proof that Marvel and DC aren't doing their job right. These guys are putting out books at the same price, at the $3.99 price point, and the paper quality, everything is really, really good versus
Yeah.
the stuff that you're seeing come out of the big
I
two.
guess we'd have to then check what the creators are getting paid and the difference in.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
McFarlane has
you
proven
know their circulation count is way lower too. So, but
McFarlane has proven to everybody you can't put a good quality product out there and have it at a very reasonable price. He's still selling Spawn for $2.99. So
It's a loss on that.
if
There's
he
no
could
way
do
to
it,
know
the big publishers could do it too.
that.
I could understand an indie that's only putting out 1,000, 2,000 copies a month. I could understand them having to hike the price because they they don't have the resources. But the bigger publishers, they could pull that off. But I don't know. They're putting out a better quality book than Marvel is. It's at the same. Well, this actually, holy crap! I overpaid for this one. This was $4.99. But you know what? It's well worth it. It's Turkey Day.
It's
Turkey Day. That's
Turkey Day.
I mean, you stumped all of us, so yeah, nobody else got Turkey Day.
I didn't realize
awesome.
this one was $3.99. They're $4.99. These ones are $3.99.
I should have gotten a couple copies. I could have used that as another whack hack to wrap my turkey in.
Oh, yeah. That
That's
would be awesome.
No, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this with this copy. This is look. This,
no, that's
this
your
is the,
copy.
this
I
is the
do it
comic
my
you want to pull out every single
That's a big
Thanksgiving
spec
Eve
book.
and
There's
read it.
A lot of speculation in that one.
Yes.
Spec.
Like NFL Pro every time the Super
Yeah.
Bowl rolls around.
I
Yeah.
feel very compelled to read this on a live stream tomorrow. I'm not
There
sure.
you go.
But I don't think my
You
my
should
my
eat
wife and
turkey
kids
while
are going to
you're
be
doing
happy
it.
about that though.
Teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah, if you turkeys ever try to come up against us,
So nobody
Okay.
got this book, huh?
no giant
No.
turkeys here.
That's a real shame, guys. I wish there was more.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
I saw the good boy, and when I flipped through, they had one. They showed a scene where the dog was standing upright with a gun in front of a legit doghouse, and I was like, "No, it's not my style. I can't."
Killer dogs isn't for you.
I've got
I'm
Unborn
okay with the
in-
dog if he's like in a house, but this was like in the backyard by a doghouse. But he's standing upright in a suit with a gun, and I was like, "No, I don't."
There's a
That's
dog
not
in a
funny to
suit
me.
with a. What is he talking about? There's
It's good boy.
Good boy.
The good boy.
Yeah,
the good boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
This I don't know. It's weird. You know why I got this? Because people like stupid things.
You're an animal advocate.
They like animals that have violence. Like look at the turtles. Everybody loves like to see turtles
Yeah.
running around and chopping things up with knives and stuff like that. So why not a dog with guns? And he's apparently
Because they don't have thumbs.
he could take a bullet too. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I get a kick out of weird things like this.
How do
I
you
think it's cool.
I
how do
know
you
about
hold a
Luke with
gun?
the door handle.
I really get a kick out of these things. This thing got me intrigued as hell though. Tales from the Dead Astronaut. What the hell is this? Look at this. Could make a great cartoon. Be like a heavy metal style cartoon. This would be great.
Journey, did you see Unborn on the shelves? It was like it looked like another Dead Astronaut cover, like a space helmet that was broken with a skeleton inside of it. It's also Source Point.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I've been picking that up. It's on I think issue 4 came out this week.
I think I missed that one. No, but you know what it is? My LCSs, they really suck. They don't really bring a lot of stuff in. They only bring in like a lot of mainstream stuff. I don't know why they got these. Like I was shocked that I found these ones there. They probably ordered them for somebody and they probably didn't take them or whatever the case is. You know, because there was literally one of each copy on the rack. And this is not the kind of thing I would put in a pull list. So
So they don't
Weird.
do a lot of indie books.
They do, but they do more like if you want to call them mainstream indie.
Right,
Boom,
right. I know what you're talking about.
Boom, Image,
Right.
Aftershock,
Sure.
that stuff. You know, the really obscure stuff. Like I love the stuff in the 80s. In the 80s, I was in my heyday when it came to indie books. There was some great, like weird, obscure stuff here in New York that would come out. You'd have a guy that would do like a 500 print run of a weird book. And most of the time they were black and white and that kind of thing. Really
Right.
cool stuff. Really cool stuff. By the way, I told my family they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Tell me about their chocolate and dog theories. I told them that somebody that knows this stuff told me that they're out of their minds.
Chocolate and dogs.
Yeah, if chocolate is
Mark knows
toxic,
what I'm talking about.
yeah, it was a conversation we had last Friday. I think it was.
Yes.
I thought
And if-
onions were way
and if-
more deadlier to a dog than chocolate.
And if the viewers want to know what the story is, you have to go back to that video and watch it so ads could play. And
Chocolate, it all depends
only
on what
an
type of
8-hour
chocolate it
video,
is.
and it's about a 3-minute conversation in the mix of it. You'll find it. It's not hard
Milk
to
you
find.
gotta watch the whole
milk-
video.
Milk chocolate is not great for them. White chocolate is okay, but dark chocolate and baker's chocolate, very fucking bad.
Okay.
And it also depends upon the quantity that the dog eats compared to the size of the dog.
There it is. There it is. And unless you're the baker, you don't have that quantity laying around in your house.
Yeah, I remember when my Basset Hounds got into Reese's peanut butter cups, and I was like paranoid for a second, and I looked online and I read what it was, and I was like, okay, so the dog would have had to eat twice its body weight in frickin' Reese's peanut butter cups. I think we're
Unless you got like
you know,
pure cocoa beans, like
right.
and
Death
by
is
the
not
pound,
death
you're
is
safe.
not on the table here. What's going to be on the table is some runny shit. So get the dog outside, but that's about
Get
it.
into the AstroTurf as soon as you can.
That's exactly what happened to me. I was sitting at the table. There was the dog came. She ran and ate a piece of Reese's peanuts, just like you.
Mhm.
And then my freaking kids and my wife went berserk. How could you let them eat the chocolate? I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know like they could even eat chocolate or not. And I was like, I don't know, whatever
Yeah.
the case is.
Grapes and other
But
things are.
there we go. But you
things
have
you
to
don't
go back
want.
to that stream, watch that whole video, just to see that 3-4 minute conversation. It's intriguing. I'm telling you, it's must see entertainment.
Yeah, we're always all the time with the dogs looking at stuff. We're always asking Google about certain foods and going, oh, okay, no, sorry, you don't get any grapes. Yes, you can have banana. Yes, you can
So
have.
for me, it was weird because I didn't grow up thinking dogs couldn't have chocolate. I didn't grow up going around giving dogs chocolate either. It just
Right.
wasn't.
Well, why would you give up your chocolate? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like like when you throw dog stuff or give them a piece
Right.
of this or that every once in a while, like it was just a non-concern. It was never a topic of conversation. And then somewhere in the last 5-10 years, like this whole chocolate is going to kill your dog stigma came up. And again, I didn't care.
It's really gotten out of proportion. Yeah.
It never really pertained to me or how any of my comings and going, but working with animals for the past 5 years, I had a customer who would bring her dog in a decade before I even started there. And she talked about how when she was picking up, we're going to get home and get her chocolate cake. I said, what? She goes, yeah, every morning that's what she has for breakfast is a chocolate cake. I know she's been missing them. I said, you give her chocolate? She goes, yeah, every day she eats a chocolate eclair for breakfast. I'm like, how long have you done that? Oh, since I've had her. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I went and looked myself.
If she wants to adopt me, she can.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah,
The dog was like 18 years old. It was a King Charles Cavalier.
yeah. You can give them white chocolate's perfectly fine, but the problem is that they start developing a taste for chocolate and sweets and stuff. But you got to be careful of other things. The amount of sugar and stuff that's in some of that stuff is more. You just got to remember their body size and the serving size that's there for a human, and the proportions and stuff are going to be different when you're talking about a small dog that's 20 pounds or something. That's.
By the way, I want to give you all an applause, thumbs up on all the fantastic look at me's I've been seeing coming in the past few days. quite entertaining, intriguing, informative. I love that Blade one that you did. Very, very researched and detailed. That's all I asked for. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.
That's why I haven't posted anything lately.
Well, yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said most of you.
Yeah, really. I mean, all
That's what I
said.
Jeremy is all I do.
I chopped a detecting video together for the first time just for you.
There you go.
By the way, Rob,
Yeah.
that absolutely sucks that you had to wait like almost what, over a year to get
Yeah,
those.
it was
those signed books back?
540 something days. Actually, the really crazy bit of it was, so I sent those books off in May of 2020. Jim Lee didn't even sign. He was the first to sign, and he didn't even sign until this year. But again, it was like one of those things. It wasn't CGC's fault or anything, because it was through, and it wasn't even the facilitator's fault. They had shipped them to Jim Lee, and then it was the fact that DC blew up the world, and Jim Lee was suddenly thrust in charge of everything at DC for a while, and he had no time to even think about these signing these stacks of books that a bunch of facilitators had sent them. So it kind of sat and got there for a while. Then it had to go from once he got done with all of his, including all the drawings and remarks, he then had to send them to Scott Williams, and he had to go through do his work, and then they had to sign them to Sinclair. So it was a journey. It was a pain. You could say it was a comic journey.
Yeah, I was coming in to say it. I was just waiting.
Yeah.
We should put the Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse every time somebody says Jersey. Ah! You know,
Yeah, but that's what happens when you send stuff off to a facilitator and they're doing those types of things. If it's not an in-house and it's a mail away type thing, or they're dealing with stuff, especially lately is with COVID, some of these things can take a long time, especially. I've got some other ones like the Addie Granoff. Those are over 400 and something days they've been out because they went to England and they've been sitting there, and Addie was taking his time before they then got back to the States, and it had to go to CGC, and now they sit in CGC forever and a day. Some of the stuff going to the guys in Italy, those have taken forever. Italian customs would take their time to receive them and process them, and then get them out to the artists and get on their schedules.
That's somewhat understandable, though.
Yeah, you just have to know that's what when you're going to do some of these. You have to know. Look, this is what it's going to be. You have to be comfortable that book is going to be out of your possession for that long of a time. And that helps to influence what book do I send off, right? I'm not going to send off a $1,000 book to go on a journey halfway around the world and be out of my collection for some, over a year.
Yeah.
But, a book that, like that Robin 80th anniversary, it's really not anything value book. It's what, $40. So, I'll go ahead and send it off and let it be gone for a long time.
But in your case, honestly, there's no justification. I really don't feel that way. And the thing that bothers me more than anything else, that really, really irks the hell out of me, is the lack of accountability and the lack of good business skills. I'm running a shop. I'm running a business. I'm running an operation.
Well, so you don't know the whole story from the facilitator, though. The facilitator actually had been communicating to people on the Facebook group, letting people know at various points, providing updates about what was going on, what stage it was at, and apologizing to everybody and providing information along the way. So it wasn't like it was completely in the dark. I just didn't know it was shipping to me. I knew they were in CGC, and I'd started to see some people get them. So I knew it was shipping soon, but because CGC was shipping directly to me and it wasn't under my account, I had no ship notification that it was coming.
So who was the facilitator? CGC?
No. CGC would have been an in-house. This is a independent third-party facilitator. Okay. Yeah.
This is what you would call.
I've heard stories like that from CGC directly too.
Yeah. Well, CGC has. Don't get me wrong. My 3 Jokers have been there for a year now. I'm still waiting for my 3 Jokers books to come back to me, right? And that was an in-house signing. Now, it again had issues with COVID and getting everybody there, but I've seen people get their books back, yet mine are sitting in the black hole of CGC which I don't have any fucking clue what's going on, and that there's no excuse for. But this third party one, this went through the third party. It's it's what happens sometimes with them, and at least I had communication from the facilitator. It's a facilitator that I trust and I do business with in the past, so I wasn't super worried about it.
Well, in your three joker situation,
Yeah.
okay, so the CGC is the facilitator in that case, okay, and they're taking over a year. Yeah, maybe they're saying I'm sorry, whatever the case is, but how about
They don't
this?
give you anything.
How about this is good business practice? You know what? We apologize for the delays. We please we thank you for your understanding. Blah blah blah. Here's 10% off your next order. Here's 5% off your next order. Here's
CGC.
Here,
They don't
here's a
think that way.
stupid pin that says I'm sorry. Something.
CGC doesn't even give you information about what's going on
That's my
unless you
point.
happen to email them and somebody happens to pick up your ticket, and then they basically will look at you like, well, aren't you lucky that we allow you to do business with us, that you pay money to be able to do business with us? Because we don't do business with anybody. You have to pay to be a member just to be able to have the privilege of using us.
It's horseshit.
So you should apologize to us for having to answer your email, sir.
It's crap. Honestly, it's crap. I can't
Yep.
stand it. If I
agree.
ran my business that way, my clients, my customers, they'd freaking shoot me.
Well, that's you didn't build up being the only one for a while, and then build up a loyal fan base that will defend you regardless of whatever you do. So you missed out.
Well, I'm not defending them. And
I won't.
I'm going to use my vast exposure here on YouTube with my, I don't know how many people I have on here, like as many as I have, and
About 7.
whatever I have, and I'm gonna freaking go nuts and let them know CGC sucks, because honestly they suck. CBCS sucks.
Well, they all have
PGX
areas.
sucks.
They all have areas of opportunity to improve and be better. That's for sure.
Halo sucks. They all suck.
It drives me crazy because my career has basically for nearly 30 years has been essentially in the customer experience business industry. So yeah, to me it's absolutely insane and drives me bonkers that they do these things, but sometimes you don't have many other options. But I do try to use others as much as possible.
It's ridiculous. Like the CBCS, like a lot of the LCSs in my area, my territory, they do CGC service where they'll send it out for you. That kind of. None of them have CBCS service, which I don't blame them right now because CBS sucks too right now. They all suck. That's a great cover. What kind of cover is that?
Is that issue 2, Mark?
That's issue 1 went on sale today from Black Flag.
Is that's the Crane
Yeah,
copy?
this is the
Crane, right?
Clayton Crane, not Venom cover.
Yeah, trying to copy Alex
cover.
Ross.
I give you $5.
I would say yes and no, because the Alex Ross cover was like vastly different. I don't think like Alex Ross was the first time the Hulk was holding the planet.
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
Yeah, I liked it better when the Greeks did it. It was Atlas.
The
Rob.
what do you call it? The trade dress by itself, I think. Was
That's a
on
deep
sale
cut.
for $25.
Mythological in nature.
The trade dress Virgin set, I think they had on sale for $60, and they all sold out within minutes.
I'm so fed up with these
huge
variant
book you
covers.
have.
Yeah.
Why can't they just make one really nice cover?
I love
Yeah, that's what you get Alex Ross for, to do the Immortal run. You just do one nice cover.
Well, that's what I was doing.
But I think it's pretty cool because like Hulk is like my dude, and it's not every day you have all these cool options from these higher end artists
It's
doing
just so
stuff.
big.
I'm getting really squeamish right now with the whole RoboCop look for Hulk. I haven't read the book yet. I got him. I picked him up, but I don't know. I don't know what to make out of this Cyclops thing that he has on his head.
No, yeah, he's got like the Weapon H helmet. He's got like tech all built onto him. He's riding around in a onesie. I think Monkey has the same outfit that he's wearing.
It looks like RoboCop to me.
Does he dance till
He
he drops?
wishes he looked as cool as RoboCop does.
That's true.
Dance till
Like
you
Robo-
drop. Do the
RoboCop's an
RoboCop.
American treasure, buddy.
Look
Starship
at this.
Hole is yet to be
Dracula
determined.
wants me to preach. I'm not going to preach.
No, you're saying you were already preaching.
That was
I'm not
earlier.
preaching. I'm not
It's an
preaching.
old. It's an old comment.
I'm just saying things. I don't know. I'm a little slow. I don't know. Yeah, I just reacting. I just saw something right now in the comments. I was on the private chat and just saw everybody, and now I see everybody. You know, I already warned everybody when I finished my stream up because people. This is how strange human beings are. I tell people something, and they do the exact opposite. Like I have literally told people, please do not subscribe to my channel. Please do not do all this stuff. And I say this with all honesty. I want a small channel with like 5, 10 people that I like, and I just amuse myself with it. So what happened? Oh, what a cute kid. How old is he?
Well, we can try that. And let's try that. Ladies and gentlemen at home, please don't subscribe to Chris the Comic Vet. He doesn't want to get the 500. So
Well, my point is go and subscribe to people. I'm saying my point is go subscribe to people that actually are into this, like Chris.
So subscribe to Chris the Comic Vet because he wants to get the
Chris
500.
and Rob and Legion and Digger Jim, the people that really are like taking the effort and making nice videos and that stuff. Go to them. I warned everybody. If God forbid, I don't think this is ever going to happen. God forbid I ever get to 1,000 subscribers on my channel, I will monetize it. Not only will I monetize it, I will put Viagra, Blue Chew ads, hemorrhoid cream ads every 2 minutes. So you're going to see me say, oh, and look at Turkey Day. And then all of a sudden Viagra ad. And then I'm going to be talking about, look at the wonderful eye that's in his beak. And then all of a sudden hemorrhoid preparation H ad. I'm going to bombard that thing with a million ads to teach everybody a lesson. I'm not doing it.
Look at this Turkey Day Viagra.
It puts too much pressure on me.
Got it.
Pop's Attic.
Not to this channel, but to Comic Journey.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm flattered that you would think of including all that because, ironically, while I was reading Turkey Day, that's what I was thinking is I need to pick up some Viagra preparation. My hemorrhoids are killing me, and after I read Turkey Day, I'm looking for
there you
action.
Go. There you go. If that's what you want.
Well, at least it wasn't after every erection needs a preparation H.
Hey, Ignacio, I really like Ignacio. I like his straightforward, no nonsense kind of comments that he makes all the time. He's one of my favorite community guys.
This is completely off topic, but when Mark doesn't have Finn sitting with him and you're moving your hands, it kind of makes one body, and it's kind of like it looks like Mark's reaching out right now. There you go.
Look at me.
Sorry.
Take a sandwich and try and
Finn
feed
ruined it, but
try
earlier
to feed him with a sandwich.
There you go, Mark. Move a
Here
little
we go.
closer. There we go. All right. Mark, can you show us Turkey Day again?
That is great. Thanks for pointing that out, Remy. That is now the greatest thing we've ever seen. This is the great, Chris. I'm sorry, but this is the greatest thing we've seen on your channel.
I don't disagree.
Look, speaking of Ignacio, did you guys see what Ignacio did with the Burrito Boys?
Yes.
That's
Let's,
sick.
let's blow that
I'm
up.
getting one of those.
Hold that up again, Jim. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. He's very
Cole's
talented.
like, ah. Cole's doing his best Venom. He's going, ah. I said, Cole, man, the tongue out. That's awesome. And look, I would never recognize, I don't know. I thought it was great.
Now let's
Chris?
make Jim's arms like this.
Oh. Yeah, no.
That's what I think we call the wall, Chris. And we just hit it.
Actually, my arms fit perfectly right under him.
Very good.
Ready?
Yeah, that works out good. I think we're onto something over here. And Chip will be right back.
So,
Has anybody seen that Hawkeye show?
no,
Not
I
yet.
haven't.
Not yet.
Maybe I'll
Did everybody buy a million copies? A million copies of Hawkeye #1 today because Kate Bishop is in it, and it's going to be worth $1 trillion. Everybody buy them?
I've got my Young Avengers. That's the one.
I picked up 0 copies.
That's the one I got. I got 1 copy of that. You know why I got 1 copy of that? FOMO.
Thought you were going to say to read it.
You know why I got 0 copies? No FOMO.
There you go. You're a smart man.
I picked it up for
Honestly, I got one 'cause
educational
I never read
Instead,
it.
I picked up extra incentives on other things that I had FOMO on.
Thought Fred Journey needs to do a video segment called "What Grinds My Gears."
You know what grinds my gears?
Do it from the car.
You don't want to hear my
Somebody's
gears
looking
getting
for
grinded.
a stray dog.
Actually,
variant.
Comic Journey's got to join
Hit me up.
Eddie
For
Eddie
$20, I'll set you up.
Taylor Winder and I on Sunday Cranky Comic Chat.
Yeah, you need to be on that journey.
Anytime Taylor wants me to be on a stream with him, I'm there.
It's I'll talk to Eddie. It's his
Yeah,
channel.
well, Eddie, it's usually anybody can hop on. He usually posts
Right.
the thing.
I'll just say, hey,
It's just Sundays.
send a link to Comic Journey on. You have to look on your IG and he'll send you.
That's
the
too
link.
much effort.
I think the YouTube community is trolling Taylor because why the hell is he stuck at 772 freaking subs? I keep watching it. I keep like, all right, let's get him up. Let's get him up. For some reason, he's stuck at 772 forever. I don't know why. He's in that Taylor Winder limbo. This guy, he's gold, man. He's got these obnoxious comments about some comics and stuff like that. But he's always honest. I love the way he goes about his reviews. One of the few guys that review books that I actually find interesting because he actually says honest things. And he does real estate too, so I like him too.
So with that, you need to watch At Week's End Sunday nights on the Legion of Comics channel.
Well, how do you know I don't?
He
Because
can't. He's
you-
going to be on Eddie's.
Because of analytics.
He's going to be on
Listen,
Eddie's.
I'm going to tell you something. Just because I don't comment a lot of videos doesn't mean I'm not lurking around and watching and observing and writing notes and making observations so I could make my.
He's
a-
Santa Claus. He's making a list. He's checking it twice.
That's exactly it. You got to go back to the Santa Claus look, Rob. You really do.
As a person with a hand fetish, this is my jam.
Do you like my hands for real, Links?
It's
Would
getting
you like me to send you a picture?
Hands are okay. You never give
Any
up
specific
the free
gestures you want me to make with my hands?
You know how he rates books? Like most people do, like the 1 to 10 scale. Over on my channel, I try to use the color scale. DJ rates books by handies. He's like, I give that book 3 handies. So I'm beginning to think he might actually have a hand fetish.
Maybe.
Hold on.
I like Link's channel too.
There was a morning show in Toronto where there was a segment called The Blind Movie Reviewer, and basically this guy couldn't see, and his wife would take him into these movie theaters, and they'd watch a movie, and then he'd call into the radio station afterwards and tell a review, and he'd basically give it blurries out of 5, so it'd be like 3 blurries out of 5 of what he thought it was. I just thought it was gold, this is,
And nobody's
so I can't see giving us a
Live
review.
reviewer.
The blind movie reviewer. Yeah, it's a thing.
And no blind activists are going berserk about this.
Like I figure
But see,
somebody's gonna go berserk about everything these days.
Chris is like, I'm not touching
I'm
that.
not touching that.
That's why you have me. I touch these things.
But it's,
I heard that,
it's,
but
it's
did they
all
get
in
a
good
restraining
fun.
order?
It's
Can
all
we
in
get a
good fun.
Starbucks endorsement for Chris over here?
Chris.
He's got 500 subscribers. Almost.
I do not have 500 subscribers.
We're almost there. You have to be optimistic.
It's true. Handy's made him blind.
You got to be
You
optimistic.
have to
Let's
get
get
there so I
Starbucks
can
to
give
be
away this slab. because
be a supporter.
somebody's going to get it when Chris gets to 500.
That's one of the few things that are being given away that I actually really like.
Yeah.
That
I
shade of
really,
iron,
really like
yeah.
that cover.
It's-
I think I might have to enter that.
That's right.
I
Shannon
think I might have to enter that.
That is a nice cover.
I think I have to unsubscribe to Chris and subscribe to him again, and so I could enter that. Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly how it works.
All right.
Journey, what are you doing?
What? I'm sorry, I had gas. Wait, what the hell is that?
Comic shop journey.
Comic shop journey.
What the
it's
hell
gotta be
is
actual-
going on? Somebody's taking my shtick.
It's got to be actual Dracula or something.
I don't know who that is.
War Machine Punisher.
Somebody's taking my shtick. What the hell? Dude, that's not cool. Dude, that's IP infringement.
Did you copyright it?
Yeah,
Trademark it?
that's my intellectual
Oh,
property.
it's Chip.
You're gonna make me hop into my car right now. You know that?
just remember who started in the car here. I'm just gonna point that out.
Oh, you're just poking the bear. You're poking the bear, Chip.
You
he
should
was
do
saying,
that,
look at
though.
me.
You should have a,
It's an
like a
homage.
windshield review or something.
It's an homage.
Have
There
it
you
on the other
go.
side.
Imitation is the greatest sign of flattery, is what they
true.
say.
Exactly.
It's
I'm actually
true.
on my way to the comic shop.
Or they're
so
just
I'm-
making fun
why
of you.
not?
One or
I'm
the
not
other.
used
I'll
to.
bring you
I'm not
along.
used to flattery.
It's either it's flattery or they're making fun of you. One or the other. But you got a 50-50 shot.
It's usually making fun of me.
You
That's
headed out there,
usually
Chip? You say
Chips-
you're headed out to
Chips-
the shop?
Look at this. He looks like
Yeah.
he's ready to rob the comic shop. The way he look, it's all sinister in the shadows.
No,
That's no white shadows over there. Look at this guy. These guys all
Chip's gotta He's got to
nefarious.
go down to. He's got to go down and survey the landscape and make sure it's
Chip,
safe
tell
for us
me-
to arrive next week.
gotta get there
Or
before
2
8
weeks from
o'clock.
now.
Tell me what Hulk covers you find there, because mine was lackluster, what was available in my shop. So
Well, I accidentally got two of them. Not accidentally. I got two covers. One I wanted the A cover. That's the only one I wanted. But the first comic shop, because I go to two comic shops, because one place has stuff and the other one doesn't have it. Whatever,
What
it's
happened?
complicated. But I go to two comic shops that are close by to each other, and I end up getting the cover something. I'll show you which one. If you want one of these, tell me. I'll send it over to you. This is the one I wanted. This is
Yeah.
the one I wanted. This is the cover A. But I
that's
ended up
normal
getting
oddly.
this one because I didn't think that they were going to have the cover A in the
Oh,
other
wow.
shop, and I got this one. So if you like this one, Remy, I'll send this over to you.
That's nice.
I got an extra one. He looks like he's constipated. He's like he's straining. He's going to take a real dump over here.
it's the dump variant. You didn't know that?
That's the D cover.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I was looking for.
He's got the RoboCop thing. I'm not into that. But if you like this thing, to let me know. Send me in the IG where to send it. I'll send it over to you.
All right.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, I got an extra one now. Now I have a place to where to send it. This is the only one I wanted. I like this whole Bruce Banner thing and Gamma Explosion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
like
wanted
that
to-
cover. That
I
was-
wanted
Yeah,
to pick up
it is.
cover A, but then there was they
And I got one of
1,000 different
these.
covers, but
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna doodle all over this thing. I'm gonna vandalize the hell out of this book.
Nice.
Doodle.
So, like I said, send me on the IG. I'll send it over to you if you need it.
That's all.
Just don't ask me for my turkey day.
No. I'll head down to my shop and I'm gonna see if they have Turkey Day because I gotta read it now.
Well,
Right.
you can do
Buy
anything you
stores-
like in your shop.
Point
This
Press.
is not leaving my kung fu grip. This thing is. I swear, I'm gonna pull this out every single Thanksgiving coming forward, and this is gonna be a Thanksgiving tradition.
Honestly, I mean, they have cover battles, and a lot of times they'll have like a Christmas cover, category that comes up. But I can't think of very many Thanksgiving things, so
No.
that's awesome. You win.
Yeah,
You win Thanksgiving cover
well,
battle.
this did win
Yeah,
my
the ultimate
WTF
cover.
book of the week.
Yeah.
It did win my WTF book. I always have a WTF book of the week. This one, it was the one.
They look like big strong. The nothing pulled them away.
All right, boys.
IP infringement goes through Seinfeld. And
Are you going in, Chip?
what
Where'd he
the
go?
hell is he doing? He looks like he's gonna like doing crack deal over there. So what
This
is he
is
doing?
proof that Chip runs StreamYard, but not AT&T
No.
or Verizon or whatever.
Mm-mm.
This is proof.
Where
Or
is he
he's just trying to
lurking?
throw us off his
He
scent.
must be going to the comic shop or something.
Yeah, but I can't tell if that's the
He's
road or if
lurking
that's a
in the
leather seat
shadows.
or
That's
what
where
it
you
is.
always lurk.
It looks like a fluffy blanket.
What is he doing?
The asphalt looks like a fluffy blanket.
Yeah.
Is that the road?
I'm
It's
ready to.
tarmac.
I'm waiting to see him
We're
like
going-
run from
we
one
don't
side
need
and a
roads.
crackhead chasing him from the other side. I don't know. There's something. I'm waiting for something. Something bad is gonna happen now. Nothing good happens in the dark. Always something. It's like
that's
every
not
horror
true.
movie.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I don't know. I could argue that one.
We lost him now.
Oh damn!
The
See,
crackhead got him. Damn it.
Crackhead got him.
We're gonna miss you, Chip.
R.I.P. Man.
Chip, we knew him well.
StreamYard
He was-
shuts down. It says
Yeah,
there's
no
an
more
update,
StreamYard
there's no
because they're
updates.
mourning him.
uh-oh.
Masked Bandit.
I don't know.
Or is he a
He's
superhero?
getting ready for armed robbery.
We can't hear
get
you.
the back camera. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, he's going in.
Ooh.
Vroom.
It's a pretty big shop.
Yeah. Oh,
What
I'm
it's
so
for?
envious of you guys with your big shops. You got to see these freaking rat holes that I go into.
I'm envious of the
Oh,
shops.
he's
that are
good,
big
Pops. He's
And
good.
have back issues. My shop's like big, but it's filled with nothing but board games and shit.
What's going on, guys? How you doing? 302. What's going on,
Look
man?
at this place. Look how big it is, and it's clean too. Holy
Not much. How you
shit!
doing today? I'm broadcasting, so they're all freaking out.
Oh, Superman San
Anybody need
Cal.
anything? Got some good deals going on.
Oh.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
See, Mark, this is how you do it. You show us the. You're supposed to show us the deals when you went shopping. We didn't see the deals.
yeah. Go to Paul's place and give us another tour.
Who's Jay? Is that the name of the shop? Jay's?
Maybe.
Chase,
Look at those cool boxes. Look, it's nice and clean, organized. Look at this. Look at this. Where's Chip live again?
Chicago.
Chicago.
North suburbs. This is up a town called
That's a major metro.
You gotta
Yeah,
grab
Why,
that one
why
there,
can't New
DC
York follow
Vampire.
the same steps?
what's that?
Because New York does it their way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't get me started.
I did it my way.
The number one.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
I didn't pick that one up last week.
Get that Green Lantern one.
Green Lantern. What the hell are you talking
Yeah.
about? Where?
That's number 2.
Wait, is
Oh,
that the local comic book day cover?
It's the B cover for the series, but they did a foil version for local
Okay.
comic shop day.
Are they charging normal price or are they up charging on that?
$5.99, I think, is what my
This
shop.
one's $4.99.
Son of a bit! My places were charging $15-20 for each cover.
I hope you paid for them.
I did not.
Mark.
Ball.
I did not.
Mine had that foil. I think the foil was like $9.
Yeah, because the shops had to pay cover price for them.
All
So
right,
they
charge me a few bucks on top of it. Not
That's
15,
right,
20
yeah.
bucks.
no,
What
well,
the hell?
you're in New York.
Yeah.
I didn't get it because I was gonna read it, and so I was like,
Here you go,
well,
Chris.
just
All right.
So what the
Yeah.
hell's the point of paying cover price for them if it's local comic book day? How's that a tribute and a thank
It's
you
not.
to local comic book?
DC's gone off the rails. Anyways, I'm gonna roll. I gotta do a few things before I'm on later on Burke's channel. So
Okay, Rob, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate
Happy
it.
Thanksgiving, Rob.
all right, me too.
See you later, Rob.
May you gobble till you wobble.
Look at this. I was gonna hop off too, but I'm so damn freaking intrigued right now with this comic tour. Why does he have all these good stuff in there? And he's paying cover prices for them. Chicago's supposed to be more crooked than New York.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, give me that, Chip. Merry
I'm gonna
Christmas.
get you
early.
some copyright strikes today, Chris.
X-Men one back there that I think it's a big trade, wasn't it?
Wait, which one you want?
I'm joking. I'm joking. I forgot who I was talking to. Never mind.
Chris, you leave me on the stream long enough, I assure you, you're gonna get some copyright strikes. The way I'm watching this thing right now.
Ooh.
I'm curious. What are they charging for those slabs?
$1 million.
$1 million.
60,
Wait a minute, you can touch them?
65.
Yeah, they're not in the display. They're right on.
They
the
only
top.
say 35 cents. Help yourself.
I'll take the whole rack.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I want that one. I want to go back get that. Look at what do they want for that? 1 in 25, 1 in 50 Spider-Man Gleason. That's the only one I don't have.
This one?
That
Yeah.
125.
Well,
that's about
9.6.
right. It's about right.
Yeah, that sounds spot.
Oh wait, I could show you. There's some of the other books he's got.
I really like that one. I'm gonna get that one somewhere raw. Thundercats.
Batman Dam 10.0.
For silk.
Let's see what else we got over here.
Chip, what do you got? AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. What's your service?
ATT.
All right, you got the same service as me. It sucks.
Yeah, it's spotty in this room.
You're doing fine,
I
Chip.
agree.
You're doing great, Chip.
Stop lying to him.
You're doing great.
AT&T sucks. I have it. I've had it for 20 years. I keep it because I'm a masochist. I don't want to change. I have a problem with changing things.
Is that 1 or 2?
There's the $1 trillion books.
I think that's a number 1.
You think they'll ever tell us how many they actually printed of these stupid House of Slaughters?
There were 250,000 of the first issue.
No way it was 250. Maybe 250 of cover A.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or not necessarily cover A, but they're just the standard first print books. I can't account for like all the second prints, the foils, the shop exclusives, and all that.
That runs way over 500,000 copies.
Yeah, I'm just saying the last time I saw something, this was before it dropped, though, was when there was an article about how it was already over 250,000 copies ordered.
You know, I think, and they're not making it public like McFarlane. Like McFarlane, he's gloating over how many copies of King Spawn he's sold, or whatever he sold, Gunslinger Spawn, whatever the hell Spawn he sold, for he broke a record for Image. I think they don't want it to be that big. They don't want people to know how many they made, to keep the FOMO in check.
Yeah, as of September 21st, it has almost 500,000 orders.
You see, freaking book, man.
And people are on this unnecessary inflated hype train, wanting to be a part of the next Walking Dead. Like, oh, this show has a TV series. I want to get it on the ground floor and pretend like it's awesome. And despite if it's good or not, I'm going to pretend it is because I'm going to be a part of it. Lo and behold,
Newsflash, that was something's killing the children. Number
half
one.
a million,
It's already printed.
500,000 copies later, like there's no such thing as that market that was with Walking Dead. Like that was a very limited print run. No one was talking about till years later. Like, and everyone's trying to be a part of the next time that happens. That's not how it happens.
Crazy thing is, I backed off of that book off the rack, Walking Dead, because it was freaking black and white. I picked it up and I said, I don't want a freaking zombie book in black and white. At least when the zombies are eating people, I want it to be like, I want to see the blood.
Well, good news. You can buy Walking Dead Deluxe that's coming out right now.
Yeah, I did get that.
Well done.
I didn't miss it the second time around.
Only took him 15 years to finally do what you wanted. A lot of people were turned off by it, but I think it was to save money and just because of how heavy that read is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, that's usually my kind of book.
You gotta take breaks on it.
I thought it worked.
Those zombie books are usually my kind of books. I just didn't like the black and white thing of it. And I'm like, and it pissed me off that it was an Image book that was black and white. I'm like, what the hell? They're charging higher prices because Image used to charge higher prices than all the other publishers at that point.
That paper at the time.
So I was so irritated. I'm like, I'm not paying that for a black and white. That's me. I'm an idiot. I should have bought everything off the rack. I would have been a trillionaire off of Walking Dead. Look at this guy. Look at how organized this place is.
Wow.
This is a nice comic shop. I actually was doing a similar thing like this on you guys know Tylox the Mighty?
Yeah.
I was on his stream on Sunday and I went into this shit hole of a comic shop and it was the exact opposite of what you're looking at right now.
You gonna pick that up, Chip?
Is it worth it?
I don't know. I just been picking up the normal cover A's for Miles' new run.
Chip, do they have Turkey Day? Everybody wants to know.
Yeah, ask them if they have Turkey Day.
Yeah, that's required.
What's the LCS?
You guys have Turkey Day? Yeah, we get it off. No. I mean, do you have it? I wanted to read it.
I did see that, Ignacio. It was fantastic.
So I don't want to see too many of the same.
I get it, yeah.
So that would be one for this one, and then I would just have
Huge action figure. What?
Do you have any Halloween franchise ones?
I think that was a
They
pretty
got a-
douchey
they
move
got a-
that McFarlane pulled on Galeman.
Yeah.
You know, awkward silence is always awesome for live streams.
But we got a lot to look at here.
Yeah.
Well, somebody needs to entertain us, Chris. Narrate. And
I can't get a word in over you.
Chip.
Yes.
Justice League Avengers 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3. The George Perez. Do they have 1, 2, and 3, and how much?
Do they have 4?
It's right there on that bottom shelf, right next to
issue-
final prices.
4. I have 1, 2, and 3. That
There.
one, right?
Right
Right
there.
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 Yeah.
Is that the whole set, or is that just issue 1?
1 through 4. It's 1 and 4. 1 through 3, 4.
There it is. There it is, Jim. That's you. I'm actually going to attempt to snag a set Friday from my honey hole here. I want to try to it's going to be difficult to get out of my job, but I'm going to tell them I have to go do something.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to run to my honey hole and try to pick up that whole set.
Yeah, that's
Because he has comic bundles. We get that whole set, another set of Kingdom Come, and all of Paradise X.
You
In
guys are
bundle form.
completely focusing
Yeah.
on the wrong books. You really are. This is the book you need to be focusing on.
Now that one there, where when Superman has
This
Captain
is what you gotta
Turkey
be focusing
hammer, that
on.
was awesome.
Yeah, Chip,
Turkey
that was
Day.
a good that's a good run. I liked it. Plus George Perez. Come on.
Yeah, the issue 4 is iconic. The cover is iconic.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh,
Sorry,
what's he
Monica.
got under glass?
You got some She-Hulk
See some
and
She-Hulk.
some what is that? The Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
I
Thunderbolt.
see Sandman looks like. and old school Sandman.
See some
And,
old
He's in that
ASM
dish.
there.
that's the first cloak and dagger down there in the bottom. That's like Kang doing. I don't know. I've got that one with Kang.
First Cletus Cassidy.
Ultimate Fallout 4. Ooh, that's a nice first
Is it the facsimile?
Daredevil. The
Hey Jim,
what's her name? Oh yeah, that's good, Mark. I want that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day.
That's
It's
awesome.
on my list. It's an awesome.
yeah, that's one of my favorite covers right there.
all time, without a doubt. Yeah, it's lickworthy, as Simon would say. It's lickworthy, Simon.
It's got a little bit for everybody. You know, it's got the hammer there for Remy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Superman for me. It's got the moon for all you space cadets out there.
Yeah, but
Hey, Rebby.
what I didn't like about that is when Thor got swarmed by the monsters and he has to toss the hammer to Superman. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he gets punched because Superman goes.
Why
to
is
level
Kal-El
11.
worthy?
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. Why is
Are you
why is
serious?
LL worthy?
Why is he worthy?
Come on, man.
Oh, I thought you read comic books.
He is the
Come on, man. He's the
greatest
epitome of
American
every.
hero,
Yeah, he's the
the
epitome of
greatest Boy
everything good in
Scout.
the world.
yeah.
Have you read Injustice?
That's Elseworlds.
Yeah, and that's also
That's
what
the
it-
only
what if.
documentary I'm reading these days.
All right, have you read Donny Cates' Thor run? How can he lift up the hammer? How can everyone lift up the hammer? I mean,
That kind of
Yeah.
sucks. I don't think anybody should lift up the hammer other than Thor.
I agree, except for people who are worthy.
Nobody's worthy. Thor
Uh,
should be the only one that's worthy, and Remy.
And Remy.
I don't know about Thor being the only person that's worthy. That would.
Well, that's the whole
I mean,
gimmick.
you would have to write Thor so differently for that. I'm not opposed to that, but you would have to write it properly to make that make proper
But
sense.
There's so many people that have lifted his hammer at this point.
Well, since Donny Cates took over, maybe.
Did Chip already go through the
Yeah,
whole
Walt
variant?
Simons had even kept that under control too. It was only
Yeah,
Big Ray
like-
Bill that picked it up.
Yeah,
When-
like
when
historically,
Captain
very
America did
few
it,
people.
that was a big deal. When Captain America did it, that was a very big deal when he did it for the first time.
Yeah, I think he should. I think he should be able to because that's part of his shtick. Is he's like got that like inherent good in him.
Right, he's the Boy Scout.
Yeah, that's his thing. And Superman and me and Chris talk about this often enough that Superman and Captain America are like the parallels for their universe when it comes to the way like
Same,
not their
same,
power sets.
same
obviously,
character when
but
it comes to philosophy.
yeah,
I don't
they
trust them
represent
damn
what they're
aliens.
going for.
Superman's an alien. I don't trust him.
It's Thor.
Thor's a god.
They're all half off cover.
Oh, those trades?
No, these are actually
Oh, just regular comics.
regular, but they're half off.
Mm. Just grab the short box and run. We'll take the whole thing.
Oh, he's got the cool black short boxes there.
Oh, hold on. You're actually coming in. What did you do, Chip? You fixed it.
Yeah, you coming in clean. Oh,
No, we're back again. What's better?
right. If you don't move, you're fine.
Well, you know what? He muted it. Maybe that was what it was.
Maybe.
Takes up too much data when you try to talk.
Well, when you do honestly, these things, the StreamYard burns the hell out of the phones.
Yeah, Chip, that's one thing. If you could fix that as well, if there's any
Right.
way that you could.
So does Whatnot, from what I understand.
Not as bad as StreamYard. StreamYard is like a killer for phones for some reason.
Hmm.
It wipes out my power
Hey, Taylor.
so fast.
Speak of the devil, look, it's Taylor.
Hey, look at me, it's Taylor. You got a lot of cool boxes over there.
Yeah.
Somebody came in there with pajamas.
Well, it's late.
Hello, Taylor.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us.
Did I time it right so everything's about over?
Almost.
Basically.
Perfect.
So Taylor, if I go on Friday to your website,
Yeah,
I can use that code.
you can use the code HORSEPILLS and save 15%.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I plan to get a shirt and maybe a hat.
Nice.
Definitely a shirt.
I'll have to come up with a metal detecting shirt for you. My dad would probably wear it too, so I'll see if I not by Friday. But I'll
No,
figure
no,
out-
no, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Taylor, did you pick up your copy of Turkey Day this week?
I did.
Yeah. See, that's why I like this guy.
I got, dude. Look at this. This is
my
today.
Lord.
Well, this is
That's why I
last
love
week.
this guy.
Last week's haul. Half of it was late because of ransomware. So
Oh yeah.
I've asked dozens of people if they found Turkey Day, or in people that either didn't even hear of it or didn't pick it up.
yeah, it was. I got the only copy of my LCS ordered.
Yep, me too. There, look.
Aw, same
Looking for
G's.
the turkey.
We're Turkey Day brothers.
Except for I'm not too chicken to show my face. I'm not wanted by the law in 45 states. We're the same.
Listen. I'm not showing my face for your benefit, not for my benefit, for your benefit, my friend.
Really? You've seen this ugly mug, sir.
I'm being very kind to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm being generous with my not disturbing the public by
I just
showing my
figured you
face.
kind of look like a blue testicle, just like your Instagram logo.
Well, that's exactly what I look like. That's
so
self-portrait.
These
All right,
are still my
Taylor.
Oh
favorites.
Jesus! All right,
Cut me off.
Show us what you got.
all right.
So it's-
You did you have more than that one X-Men?
In no particular
No, I'm
order.
Oh, okay. Carriers.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Don't forget, hashtag look at me.
Hashtag fuck Donny Cates. Fuck Michael Bendis.
What is that?
Joy Operations. It's a new Bendis book. It's
Okay.
It's a new Bendis book.
He got a good boy too. Look at it. See,
Yeah, I didn't love it, but I got it.
I haven't read it yet, but
Last issue of this.
wait. Did you get one of these? Tales from the Dead Astronaut.
I did not. No, I had it on order, but I think I think it was too late. I think I missed the cutoff. So
We would have been 3 for 3.
fucking Donny Cates.
Does that art really belong on the cover of Black Panther?
Scotty Young belongs wherever Scotty Young wants.
Ah,
to go. This is the
man.
last issue of this one for now because it's
It's on.
After
It,
show.
yeah.
I gave up on that
Brisson
book.
told me he's putting it on a hiatus. It'll be
Yeah.
back in the spring.
I gave up on Beyond the Breach.
I'm about to give up on House of Slaughter because there's no slaughtering and not even much of a house. This one's almost over, thankfully.
I gave up on that too.
Yeah. Robin, this is one big fight scene.
Never started, Robin.
Not bad actually, but Black Hammer.
There's only a handful of DC books I'm actually reading.
This was better than I thought it'd be.
Really? Okay.
It wasn't great, but okay. I thought it'd be hot garbage. So
Chris is like, really?
I just picked it up for educational purposes.
yeah, Austin. I'm in the prison of my mind.
What do you think of the Doctor Strange?
Better than I thought it'd be too. I mean, it's not horrible. It's everything I need in a Doctor Strange book. Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Goes.
I like that Doctor Strange run.
This one reads this way. Echo Lands. It's a weird one. What
I
else?
passed on it. It disturbs me to read it like that.
Radio
See, I'm going to
Apocalypse.
read that one tonight, Radio Apocalypse.
It's okay. Hey, let me know what you think of it, Jim.
Okay.
I like old robots.
I like this one.
I got
picked
that one
up
too.
Yeah, I picked it
Yeah.
up.
Is that a new? Is that a reprint or is that
No,
like
I think it was a digital first, and now they're printing it first. Finally.
Awesome.
So this one, the Decorum, this has been forever since the last one of this came out. So, and then finally Primordial because my shopping in it last week. So that's my big stack of nonsense, jibber jabber of gibberish.
Did you get them bagged and boarded from your LCS?
No.
I'm asking.
No, they don't do that.
That's my pet peeve. Do you get a discount at your LCS?
Yeah, I get like dollar points that I can use on things, and so I've got a whole lot of money saved up, and I'm waiting to spend it on a big boy book. That I don't know what big boy book, but I got like $300 saved with the shop. Right now.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, I'd like that one right there, and I'd like to pay nothing for
yeah,
it.
exactly. That's my whole goal is to save up enough for like
Record it, please.
yeah.
I got to see that.
Remy, you gonna take a chainsaw over on LCS his channel during the war thing?
I was planning on. Yeah, I've been waiting a couple weeks for a package to come in. It hasn't arrived yet. But I was hoping to open that up, or I guess record myself opening it up. I could do it live, but it doesn't. The sound never transfers well. So, plus he's doing it at 9, and I'm going to be. I'm actually traveling that day. I've got a
Plus, we want to edit any fingers that get lost during that time.
Oh no, that you have to show that. If I lose a finger, that's gold.
Oh yeah,
I can only hope I lose a finger.
Yeah, that's at least 1,000 followers.
No.
Yeah,
I'll send it to the news or wherever. It's like
send it to Nick. See if it lines up.
You know what? Shit. Now that you said that, the irony behind that. Yeah, I would be the one. I would be the guy to lose a finger. Never or 2. Actually, that's it. I'd lose 2, and then he'd always be able to one up me.
There you go.
Well, I'm sure Joe would help you out.
What did everybody else get that they liked this week? Anybody else get any good books? Because a lot of these were. Yeah.
I haven't gotten to read them yet. I'm excited about the DC vs. Vampires too, though.
Yeah. I heard that was good. I didn't get the first one, and that's one like for those kind of books. I'm okay. I spend enough money that I'm trying to wait for some of those for like a trade or digital, just because like.
Honestly, I think the best book of the week was Turkey Day.
Turkey Day was fun. It kind of reminded me of a shitty B movie.
Yeah.
Like
Piranha.
Kind of, honestly, yeah. Or Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of those. Like,
yeah. Oh, I love that movie. The Killer Tomatoes.
That was great.
Yeah.
DC versus Vampires is actually really, really good. I thought it would, like I've said it a million times already. I thought it was going to be campy, but it's really good. It has a massive,
look at this,
like, what the hell moment at the end, then it ends on a cliffhanger. Issue 2 is just as good. It has a great shocking moment at the end of issue 2. It's the best Tynan, non-Tynan book out there right now.
Well, if it's Tynan, it'd take forever to get to a point. The House of Slaughter is putting me to sleep.
I'm telling you though, this book is delivering on all cylinders. I'm really enjoying it.
See, I wonder sometimes that's what happens to them. Like they have so much they're working on, and they spread out so much that they lose, I don't know, thought or
I'm sure they keep notes of where they are and have like research books and stuff. But yeah, like
Taylor, have you actually read House of Slaughter 2 yet?
Yeah.
I haven't opened it up yet.
It just seems like they just lose something.
I need some slaughtering to happen. There's been no slaughter.
So basically, I should wait until issue 3 and try to read it.
I would wait till like 5 or 6 at this rate.
It needs some monsters. I think.
It's slow as shit.
I wonder if they write out the story and then at certain points they're like, all right, we got to add the fluff. We got to stretch this thing out another 2 issues.
Yeah.
We had a 15 issue agreement.
We got to give a money shot here, guys. We're gonna lose some fans.
Anybody pick this up or still reading this?
No, I never got into that one.
I got into this one. Originally, I got it on the nostalgia for like the whole Barbarella B movie crap.
Right.
Nostalgia. It's actually decent. It's actually a decent read. It's perverted as hell, but it's a decent read.
Chip, what did you end up spending money on? Just new books?
He looks happy.
Yeah.
Look at that grin he's got on him.
Okay.
He got something good. Look at that grin he has. He's not telling you.
You should face the road and run every 4-way stop sign you come across.
He gave us the tour and then he cut it off. He's like, all right, now it's time to buy. He didn't give us any of that. And now we have to wait for the big reveal.
Taylor, you read Vinyl yet?
Yeah, I didn't love the ending.
No?
Nah. Said negative to Vinyl, huh?
I was hoping for a good end.
It was fine, but like it's pretty predictable. So.
Nah.
Ignacio, I have not read your book yet. It's on my list. I'm going to get to it this week. I promise. So.
What book is that?
Oh,
The comic burrito one?
No, the
Or the-
kangaroo one.
or
He
The
Killer
sent me-
kangaroo one?
Yeah,
He
he
sent
sent
me a
me.
PDF of
He
it.
sent me a digital copy. I
Yeah.
thought it was terrific. I
Yeah,
thought
he
it
sent me
was such a
digital. I
good
just on a
read.
Slacker. So
Yeah, I thought it was such a good read. Message him like, this was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole Killaroo concept was amazing, but actually seeing that unfold, that's no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like karate chopping through people.
nice.
Not to spoil it, but
Like,
like
shit got real, man.
he'll just straight punch through a body and there's like
Just
you
like-
know, dude hanging from his bloody hand. It's like this is no joke here.
There's no camp. He's just gonna. This is not campy.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
And it started out strong too because they kind of had like a predator feel when they're trying to shoot the predator in the jungle.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know where he's at. And everybody
Yeah,
just starts
that's-
opening
that's what I
fire. So guess what? Watch out behind you because hand through the chest.
Right on.
It's awesome.
All right, boys, we just crossed over the 2-hour mark. I think
All right,
I'm gonna wrap
everybody's
it
time
up.
for somebody else to like come on now because this is
Oh,
what.
here's Mark. Yeah.
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
As soon as Chris says that, it's time for somebody else to jump on.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Well, yeah. We just lost Chip.
Gone. but not
I don't know if he's in the south side, the north
At least
side,
the
wherever. But we
crackhead
lost
didn't get him.
Chip.
That's what I'm happy about.
He's not. He's not going to the south side from where he lives.
Mm-mm.
He lives in a far north burb. That's not even really a burb. So.
I just want to thank you guys for joining me and for the panelists that were there earlier. I appreciate it. I often wonder when I start this up, is anyone going to actually ever show up? And again, you guys continue to impress me, and I'm
Yes.
thankful for it. So, on behalf of all of Canada, to my American brethren here and everyone that's watching, happy Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. You know, like Rob said, gobble till you wobble. Gentlemen,
All right.
good night.
Later.
Good night.
Good night.